Is it time to buy or sell SOXL ETF? In this video, we are diving deep into SOXL. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 30th of May, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 30th of May, 2025, our system has ranked SOXL as a sell candidate, giving it a score of -1.72. Let's take a look at the exchange-traded fund's performance during this period. We will continue monitoring this evaluation to see how it unfolds in the coming days. The exchange-traded fund is positioned at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This scenario typically presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $18.10 would initially suggest a slower rate of decline, and it could indicate the first signs of a shift in the trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decline of approximately 18.65% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between -70.62% and -8.92%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of -70.63%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between -100% and -69.07% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $0 and $5. Our latest daily update for SOX includes the headline, significant movements in SOXL ETF price on Friday, fluctuating by 10.89% between high and low. The SOXL ETF price decreased by 5.99% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 30th of May, 2025, falling from $17.20 to $16.17. During that day, the ETF experienced a fluctuation of 10.89% with a low of $15.24 and a high of $16.90. The price has declined in 8 of the last 10 days, with an overall drop of 12.45% in this period. Additionally, the trading volume increased on the last day by 11 million shares, but this occurred alongside falling prices. This could serve as an early warning signal, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 190 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $3.06 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $70.08, while the lowest was $7.23. Currently, the price stands at 76.93%, or $53.91, below the 52-week high, and 95.72%, or $362.07, below the all-time high reached on the 26th of November, 2020, which was $378.24. The Direction Daily Semiconductor Bull 3x Shares ETF, known as SOXL, has recently garnered attention following significant price declines, dropping from $69.42 to just $17 due to ongoing concerns within the artificial intelligence sector. Despite this downturn, recent developments suggest a potential turnaround for SOXL, particularly following a US-China trade truce, which has historically benefited semiconductor-related stocks. In the short term, investor sentiment around SOXL may improve if the semiconductor sector begins to stabilize, especially as the ETF is currently gaining traction among traders who are capitalizing on recent volatility. This surge in transaction volume indicates a response to market uncertainties and a willingness to take advantage of leveraged assets for potentially amplified returns. Long term, if SOXL can capitalize on stronger demand in technology and semiconductor advancements, particularly through collaborations such as those between Taiwan and the United States, it could rebound significantly. Strength in the semiconductor industry, coupled with a favorable regulatory environment, might solidify SOXL's position as a compelling buy. However, investors should remain cautious of the inherent volatility associated with leveraged ETFs like SOXL, as they can swiftly react to market shifts and trends. The following signals have been identified for SOXL. The SOXL ETF currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is an overall buy signal for the ETF, suggesting a positive outlook. If the ETF experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $16.70. Conversely, if the ETF declines, it will find support from the long-term average at about $13.85. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Additionally, some negative signals have emerged, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top on Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, and since then, it has declined by approximately 14.17%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. Notably, trading volume increased alongside falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, it is advisable to monitor the ETF more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal, pivots, sell signal 12 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 113 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 17 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 16 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 27 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal 70 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 205 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SOXL. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $13.29 and $12.77. There is an inherent risk involved when an exchange-traded fund is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the fund may then decline to the next support level. In this case, SOXL finds support just below today's level at $13.29. Should this level be broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $12.77 and $12.34. This exchange-traded fund may experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility. With a wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this fund is considered to be at a very high risk. Over the last day, the fund fluctuated by $1.66 between its high and low, equating to 10.89%. For the past week, the average daily volatility has been 7.14%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOXL. In the event of an upward trend, the initial resistance level for SOXL is at $17.13. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the ETF, this could be a significant point to consider for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, SOXL finds its first support level at $13.29. If this support level remains intact, it could present a good entry point as a rebound may be anticipated. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this exchange-traded fund, and there is no stop loss in place. Is the SOXL ETF a good buy? The SOXL ETF currently presents several negative indicators and is situated within a broad and declining trend. Consequently, we anticipate that it will continue to perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. Therefore, we have a negative evaluation of this ETF. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our conclusion for this ETF since the last evaluation from a hold or accumulate stance to a sell recommendation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 2nd of June, we expect SOXL to open lower by approximately 6.67 cents and begin trading at $16.10. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you success in your trading endeavors and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.